So while these boobs run the United States government into the ground with Schumer and Pelosi and Warren and the squad and, this Biden and Chlamydia Harris gang, with the Bushes and the Clintons and this bombastic, narcissistic goofball Donald Trump and Pence, while those goofy slobs in the Congress and the Senate run the republic into the ground in debt, they're slopping and spewing sewage all over America on a grand scale. COVID-19, tuberculosis, polio virus, encephalitis, typhoid fevers, every imaginable kind of flu, all mixed in with this massive amount of human excrement, the sewage being dumped in all of America's rivers and streams and creeks, and the groundwater. Oh my God almighty, the septic systems are massively poisoning America's groundwater resources. The estuaries, the offshores, the massive garbage dumping, the garbage barges, all the chemicals, the air pollution, and this massive sewage fiasco stretches from San Francisco Bay to Tampa Bay to New York Harbor to the Chesapeake Bay, the St. Lawrence Seaway, the Ohio River, the Red River, the Tennessee River, the Hudson River, the Chicago River. All over America, folks, from the Rio Grande to the Great Lakes. Massive sewage spewing and dumping by government and corporations all over the nation. From Wuhan, China, to the Thames River in London, Barcelona, wow, I tell you, Milan, Italy, Wuhan, China's got a massive sewage problem. Gee, golly whiz, imagine that! This message is going to Judge Myers in Wilmington, North Carolina, Judge Terrence Boyle in Raleigh, North Carolina, and the federal magistrate in Greensboro. The Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals and the U.S. Supreme Court. They're slopping and dumping and flushing sewage all over the place in the exact same fashion as the poisoning of Lake Champlain, that giant sludge bed on the bottom of Lake Champlain in front of Fort Ticonderoga. From the flushings of Lake George and Ticonderoga Creek. This massive pandemic across America, trace it and track it and trace it to the sewage. The government, the government doesn't want to admit fault here. Just like in Flint, Michigan and the Flint River, and those public officials that just got indicted for not telling the public. Gee, golly whiz, imagine that. They didn't tell the public. Just like with what's going on right now with the Trump administration and Pelosi and Schumer and Biden and Harris. They're not telling the public. The Congress, the Senate, they're too busy acting like a bunch of out-of-control children, like a bunch of freaking crazy boobs, with which they are. That's what they are. They're all nuts. America's COVID super-duper spreader event, the sewage being dumped all over America, folks. The information and links you need are below. And as always, hasta la vista, God bless. And yeah, I trimmed the beard. It doesn't look too bad today. Got a little more trimming to do, though. God bless.